Voters in Illinois' 18th Congressional District will head to the polls Thursday for the special election to choose Aaron Schock's replacement.
Schock left office in March amid a flurry of allegations of improper campaign spending. News Channel 20 Statehouse reporter Jordan Abudayyeh is here now to introduce us to one of the hopefuls. Jordan?
Stacey and Adam, we sat down with both candidates running for the 18th Congressional District. We asked them the same questions so voters can get to know each one. Yesterday, we sat down with Democrat Rob Mellon, and tonight we meet Republican Darin LaHood, the state senator hoping to become a congressman. Darin LaHood says the new representative for the 18th District should have ethics at the top of their minds.
One of the first things we did when we announced for Congress is we hired a federal elections lawyer. Everything we've done from the beginning of this campaign till now has been run through that lawyer. We have made sure that we abide by all the rules on the ethics side and the compliance with the campaign. I think secondarily, my record in the state Senate over 4.5 years, I've been a strong proponent of ethics reform. I've been the sponsor of 25 pieces of ethics reform well before I ever decided to run for Congress. It's something that's important to me. It's something important to this district.
LaHood currently serves as state senator. He says his political experience will help him break through the gridlock in Washington, D.C.
You have to have a strong voice for your district and your constituents. And I think, when there's issues where you can work across the aisle to get things done, I think you have to look at those. You're not going to get everything you want, and so you have to have some compromise. Again, in the state Senate, the pension reform bill that passed last year, very bipartisan bill, very controversial. I supported that bill because I thought it was best for our state. Also on ethics and transparency, many of the bills that I've introduced on ethics and transparency in the state legislature have bipartisan support.
LaHood says the national debt and the threat of ISIS are big concerns he would like to tackle as a congressman, but the economy is first and foremost.
There's a lot of uncertainty. Are we going backwards or are we going forwards with this economy? And 2% growth is not adequate. How do we get to 2.5% or 3% growth or 3.5%? How do we get the economy booming? So people are frustrated that we haven't been able to do that. From my perspective, the government doesn't create jobs, but the government can create the atmosphere for the private sector to flourish. Lower taxes, less regulation, lower workers' compensation costs. All of those things we can do as public policy elected officials to change that, and so that has to be first and foremost.
Both of these candidate profiles for Rob Mellon, who we did yesterday, and Darin LaHood will be on our website, newschannel20.com, so you can go back, check it out before you cast your ballot.
So, Jordan, Election Day is on Thursday. Polls open at 6 a.m. The winner is going to face quite a few challenges once they get to Washington. What are some of those?
Yeah, it's going to be a quick adjustment for them. So, session for Congress started today. They're back in Washington, D.C., so the winner will have to go to Washington, D.C., figure out the process. They've got the budget issues, they've got Planned Parenthood, possible shutdown being mentioned, and the Iran deal. So there's a lot of big issues that they'll have to tackle right away.
Okay, and you'll be covering this on Thursday in Peoria.
Yes, so I will be in Peoria live, and then we will have our sister station in Quincy, and we will bring you the results live as they happen.
Excellent. Thank you, Jordan. We will bring you live coverage of the special election this Thursday, September 10th. Make sure to tune in to our sister station, Fox Illinois, at 9 p.m. and then join us right here on News Channel 20 at 10 for a full breakdown of the results.